Good morning, dear students. Today we start first experiment of theory of machine lab. The first experiment aim of theory of machine lab to draw the displacement, velocity, and acceleration diagram of the slider crank mechanisms. What are the objective of this? The objective of this experiment to draw slider displacement, velocity, acceleration against the crank rotation for single slider crank mechanism. So what types of operators we use? The operators for this experiment. Operators consist of a wooden board on which slider crank mechanism is mounted. And one more thing is provision is made for measurement of crank rotation and displacement. So we are given the provision for on the slider measurement for the slider displacement and the crank rotations. For the measurement of the crank rotation, we give the protector on the crank. So what are the formulas used for the measurement of displacement, velocity and acceleration of the sliders? So these are the formulas used for the movements of the displacement of the sliders. So one is we denoted the displacement with the x, that is equals to 1 plus r minus r cos theta in mm. This is the formula is theoretical displacement. This is formula used for the measurement of the theoretical displacement. We can measure the velocity of the slider v denoted by the v. Formula use omega r sin theta in the mm per second. In the mm per second is the units of the velocity. Second thing is the accelerations of the slider a. Okay, slider acceleration a are measured with the formula r omega square cos theta, and units is the mm per second squares. After that, there will be the observation table. So this is the crank. Before going to the observation table, there is the crank and slider diagram. So OA is denote the crank. It's the radius r, and AB is showing the connecting rod. It's the length denoted by the m. So this is the slider which is move the reciprocate due to the rotary motion of the crank. Due to the rotation motion of the crank, slider move reciprocate, move forward or backwards. Now comes on the observation tables. We are from the setup over setup of the single slider crank mechanism, measure the crank radius r with the help of the scales, that is equals to the 120 mm, and length of the connecting rod L is equals to the 460 mm. After that, we give the three readings from our setup. The crank rotate from the 30-degree rotation. Give the 30-degree rotation with the hand to the crank. One thing is more, there we consider omega equals to 1 radian per second. There we consider the omega is equals to the 1 radian per second. This is assumptions we made for calculating the theoretical displacement, theoretical velocity and accelerations. Now student, from the setup we write down in this, we study the observation table. Serial number 1, 2, 3. There are 3 readings. First, in the first column, we write down there the crank rotations. How much give the crank rotation? Displacement in mm measured. That is the measure vertically, and displacement with this theoretical formula, with the filling the crank radius and theta is equals to the rotation of the crank. After calculating the displacement, we calculate the velocity and acceleration and fill the values. Okay. Now we come on the setup. setup. So discuss and measure all the values with the help of the setup, and give the crank rotation to the 30 degree and measure the displacement of the crank. So please come on the setup. So dear students, we are using this slider crank mechanism setups, okay, operators for measuring the displacement of the slider. Now you can see there, this is the slider, this is the connecting rod, and this is the crank. Okay, we give the crank rotation with the hand. Okay, there is a protector, there is the total 360 degree. We divide into the 360 degree divisions, and also there is a scale using for the measurement of the displacement of the sliders. Now we take the slider at the inner dead center and make it reference. At the same time, there is a pointer is given for the sliders. So this is the inner dead position, and we make with this pointer, it means this is at the 90 degree, and now there is slider at the inner dead center. We taking the reading from the scale, we give the reference point and taking it as a 0, or you can take as a reference point of this. Now at this reference point, this reading is equal near about the 25.4 in centimeter. So how much millimeter? So millimeter is equals to this first reading is at the 25.4. So this is the initial reading. We noted. Now rotate the crank clockwise 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree we rotating the crank. So 80, 10, 20 and 30. We come at the 60 degree. Okay, we give the rotation to the crank with hand 30 degree. So rotation angle is equals to the 30 degree. So how much is the displacement there, the slider? So there is a pointer. We know that the displacement of the slider is equals to the 22.9 in the centimeter. These are values in the centimeter. 25.4 centimeter is the initial reading, and second final reading after give the rotation of the crank to the 30 degree is equals to the 22.9 centimeter. Okay. Now again we rotate the crank 30 degree. So we are taking the reading at the 30 degree rotation with a crank 30 degree rotation. Now we come at the point number 30. So how much we rotate the slider there? We rotating the crank 60 degree. We rotate the crank 60 degree. Now initial reading there is the initial reading is equals to the 25.4, and final reading is 18.5. Final reading is 18.5. Now again we rotate the crank 30 degree and come at the 0 degree. Again, so how much total rotate? We rotate up to the 90 degree. There is the total rotation of the crank is the 90 degree. Now first reading is the initial reading is the 24. Now final reading is equals to the there is a 12.9. This is the 12.9. Calculate the value from the each intervals. Calculate the values from the each intervals and also measure this angle filling there in the displacement formula. Calculate the theoretical displacement and tell the difference and find out the difference between the experimental displacement and the theoretical displacements. Okay. After that we calculate the velocity with this formula, and after that we calculate the acceleration from this formulas. Okay. Now dear student, we are now taking result from the observation tables. Now conclude the calculations. We see from the setup, if we get the particular equation, the slider displacement from the 25.4 to 22.9. So what are the difference between these two values is equal to the 2.5 centimeter displacement of the slider. So this slider is moved 2.5 centimeter or 25 mm to from the inner dead center to outer dead center if we give the rotation to the crank 30 degree. Okay, so this is equal to the 25 mm. Now if we taking the theoretical value with this formula by filling the value of 1 r is equals to 120 mm and theta is equals to 30 degree, the theoretical displacement equals to the 17.07 mm. 17.07 mm. Why is there difference? Because there are some friction losses. Due to the friction losses, due to the clearance between the parts of the connecting rod, and due to the there is the some scale difference. So this difference has come due to these reasons. Now, if we more rotate the crank to the 60 degree, the slider displacement from the initial reading to the final reading is equals to the 69 mm. And now there is the difference between the again the theoretical value. Again theoretical value displacement measure from this formula is equals to the 61 mm. So again, and now more rotate the rotation of the crank 90 degree. Know that total displacement from the initial value to the final value, if we rotate the 90 degree, is equals to the 125 mm. And in theoretical value, that is equals to the 121 mm. Now dear students, calculate the velocity meter mm per second with this formulas. Now consider the omega is equals to 1 radian per second, that is equals to the omega r sin theta. Now first we taking the theta is equals to 30 degree and our calculated value of the velocity is equals to 60 mm per second. Okay, if we fill the value of the theta is equal to 60 degree, then velocity is equals to at this point is 103 mm per second. If we fill the value 90 degree in this formula of the velocity, then this value is the 120 mm per second. Same way we calculate the acceleration with this formula, filling the r is equals to the 120 omega 1 and theta from the rotation 30, 60 and 90. Now if we fill the 30 degree and the first in the acceleration formula, the values come is 103 mm per second square. If we fill the 60 degree, value is equals to the 60 mm per second square, and that is at the last when there is the 90 degree rotation of the crank, the acceleration equals to the 0. It means there is a low velocity, rate of change of velocity with respect to time. Now we draw the plot. Between the crank angle theta and displacement x, displacement x in mm. Okay, so we see from our observation tables, if we 30-degree rotation, there is the crank displacement equals to the 25 mm. Okay, if we rotate 60-degree, the displacement equals to the from the observation table is 69. So this is the point 60 and 69 and 60 degree. This is the point 25 and 30 degree. After that, at the 90 degree, the displacement equals to the 125 and 90 degree. So these points come. Now if we meeting these points, there is a linear displacement with respect to the angle rotations of the crank. Now the plot between the crank angle theta and velocity of the slider in mm per second. So at 30 degree, the velocity is 60 mm, and at 60 degree, the velocity is 103 mm per second, and at the 90 degree, the velocity is equals to the 120 mm per second. So there is the graph is the linear. So this is the graph and between the crank angle and velocity of the slider, like the curve. Okay. Now third plot between the acceleration of the slider in mm per second square and crank angle theta. Now see from the observation, at the 30 degree, the acceleration is equal to the 103 mm per second square, and at the 60 degree, the acceleration is 60 mm per second square, and at 90 degree is 0. So this graph is like a parabola. The graph is like a parabola. Okay. So these are the conclusions of these are the plots, and this is our end result of this experiment. Okay. Thank you, dear students.